England 4, Croatia 2 then. The first group game of the World Cup has finished last night. I wanted to just go do a little match review video, maybe do a little bit of a look forward to Ghana, my predicted lineup. Something different for the channel, so let me know what you think. All these opinions are all mine, by the way, just based on what I saw and what I took away from the game. Let's have a discussion in the comment section. Let me know down below what you've thought of the match, how you think England played. But let's get into it. So looking at the lineup, I think it was very close to what I expected. I was probably expecting Gay to start at centre-back instead of Konsa. But obviously Konsa played. Gay came on late on as a substitute. Perhaps expected Saka to start and Madueke to come off the bench late on when Croatia started to tire, but Tuchel obviously went for that the other way around. I know Saka's been nursing injuries, so I think he's bringing him in slowly. I think the idea there is to get him some minutes during the group stage, and then hoping he's fit to get more game time in the knockout stages. Shall we get through? Gordon on the left again. I think I've discussed this with friends as well. I think with Rashford and Gordon, he's got two different players for the left hand side. I think he sees Gordon as more of a left winger that can control the game and defend a little bit more, whereas Rashford is more of an out and out sort of attacking left winger. I think Gordon started because Croatia are a good side, and Tuchel knew that there would be moments where Gordon needed to track back and help O'Reilly on that left-hand side. Whereas Rashford's more of a, I'm going to go forward, I'm going to put crosses in, I'm going to score goals, but I'm not coming back to defend. So I think we'll probably see more of Rashford against a team like Panama, where we're going to have more of the ball, in theory. We should attack a lot more, we should dominate a lot more. So I think the emphasis on tracking back isn't quite as strong. So lineup wise, pretty much what I expected. So what did I take from that game? First half, I think we started off a bit slow. It took us a while to grow into the game. Obviously, we got the penalty. We retook the penalty, which again I think was the right decision. Looking at the replays and the still images, I think you could see that the goalkeeper came off his goal line and there was a Croatia defender, which I believe was Gvardiol, who encroached into the 18-yard box. So right decision for me. I know a lot of people have said, well, particularly the Scottish and the Welsh, have said that there's no way he should have retook it. But let's not gloss over the fact the first penalty was quite poor. The keeper found it quite easy to save. I know the second penalty Kane went the same way again, and obviously scored that one. But we'll not give him complete forgiveness for the first one. Midfield wise, I think they played really well. I think Declan Rice and Anderson suit each other quite well. They balance each other out. And it gave Bellingham more of a chance to get forward. You didn't see Bellingham needing to come back quite as often. There were times, obviously, where Bellingham did come back and defend, but that was mainly when Croatia were fully into our attacking third. I think also Anderson allowed Rice to get a bit more freedom. Rice didn't have to sit in quite as often, so if he wanted to go forward, he could. We saw that quite a few times. Obviously, Rice were taking corners as well. So having Anderson back there meant that we weren't left with a big hole at set pieces and get caught in the counter-attack. And Harry Kane just did Harry Kane things. You put the ball on a plate for him, he puts it in the net. Scored the penalty, scored a header, had a few other chances. I'm quite confident to say that I think we could have had more if it weren't for the performance of Livakovic in Croatia's goal. I think he had a really good game, kept the score down, kept him in it for as long as he did. Obviously, we scored the fourth late on, which killed it off the last sort of 5-10 minutes. But even at 3-2, you still felt that if the quarter's on a break, they could equalise again. So I'll be interested to hear your thoughts, how you think England played, Were you surprised by the lineup? Is there anybody you would have picked instead? I think I might have gone for a Gay and Conser centre back pairing based on the fact that Stones hasn't played a lot of football this season. But I know Tuchel likes the way that Stones plays. He suits the style. He's obviously got the experience. So I'm not, as a Barnsley man, I like to see John Stones playing for England. He's one of our boys. So I'm not unhappy that he started. I was just a little bit surprised that he did. Let me know what you would have changed. Let me know also what you think the Ghana lineup will be. Personally, I think we'll see a similar lineup. I think what Tuchel will want to do is kill the group off, beat Ghana. If we go ahead, then probably make changes earlier. If we can get a 2-3 goal lead, I think we could see changes sooner. Kane will start, obviously. I don't think there's any chance of Kane getting rested. Maybe he'll get substituted early against Panama, but obviously he wants to be there scoring goals and breaking records. Looking at the other players that didn't start, I think you're probably waiting for Panama for a few of these, like Manu, Eza, even Tony or Watkins, perhaps. I think Trafford will probably start against Panama. But for Ghana, we know that there could be a tough team. Surprised they didn't beat Panama by more than 1-0. They did seem to struggle to break them down. But I feel like they're going to sit in against us, and it's going to take us a while to break them down. So I'm expecting Tuchel to play a very similar team. But as I said, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, what the lineup will be for Ghana, how you feel we played against Croatia. Obviously, any England fan's going to be happy with the result, but were there anything in the game that sort of stood out as a concern or stood out as something that you was very, very happy with? That's it for my match review. I don't want to drag on for too long and start waffling about things. I could go into detail and start looking at stats and how well we played, but I don't want to waffle on. Let's have that discussion down in the comment section. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a little short match review for every England game in the World Cup, hopefully all the way through to the final. But we shall see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll catch you in the next video.